I'm Alex Conley. I fractured C4 and C5 in my spinal cord, and it was diagnosed as a complete spinal cord injury.
I feel kind of honored that they picked me to do the robotic arm. There's so many people that don't have the support system that I've got, the people that I've got. I know even just a robotic arm sitting on the side of their chair, just another step toward being independent.
We used to see spinal cord injured patients come in, we would operate and stabilize their necks, and then we would send them on their way to rehab, and that was the end. There was nothing more we could do for them. One of the reasons I'm so excited about Neuralink is that we can tell patients finally there's something more we can do for you. With patient 1, we gave him his digital autonomy, things that allowed him to interact with his computer. With patient 2, we went one step further. We gave him all that, but now in addition, he can drive a robotic arm that lets him turn on a light switch, open a door, or move something that's ahead of him.
Before the accident, I was very mechanical and hands-on, and building parts and fixing things was pretty much my whole life. But then the accident happened and kind of took all that away. Wasn't able to express myself the way I usually could.
This is a straightforward procedure. They get their surgery in the morning, they're observed overnight, they go home the next morning.
Barrow has been incredible and very thankful that I was allowed to do this and be a part of this journey.
What the Convoy team is the team at Neuralink that's working on assistive robotic devices controlled by the brain implant, physical devices in the real world. You just think about, I'm going to take my arm and move left. I'm going to take my arm and move right. And from that, we issue commands to the robot that then does inverse kinematics and math to make that motion happen.
Imagine a world where we restore the things that were lost.
We start with an open loop calibration where we have a virtual task on the computer screens, and those virtual sessions are like practice and training sessions. We do a lot of them sort of day after day after day to make the models better and better and to get Alex familiar with the process that we're using. And over time, he gets really familiar with all the numbers and really familiar with all the terms to the point where he's suggesting things that we didn't think of ourselves that are great suggestions. We spend a night retraining models, we spend a night working on the robot software and a little bit of the hardware even.
They got back the next morning and it was remarkable how much they changed overnight. It worked 10 times better than it did the day before.
I honestly thought it would take longer to get the level of control that I've gotten. The amount of effort that those guys put in it's leaps and bounds above what I expected. It's a really good feeling seeing what that thing's capable of.
It's been fantastic to work with him. We really appreciate the time and effort that he and his family have allowed us here. Alex is super patient and super focused and obviously super smart, and really couldn't ask for a better person to work with.
I strive to inspire other people to hopefully reach for new opportunities that are out there.
So eventually we want to have our participants operating this arm in their daily life in a useful way without us there. I'm hoping that it can eliminate the need for help. I'm hoping that when the arm comes out in its first iteration, what it can do is demonstrably make someone's life better by giving them more independence.
Most of us take for granted our ability to interact with the physical world. With this technology, we're giving that back to the patients.
It just makes me feel empowered and makes me feel like I can do something myself and not rely on others.
Together with Neuralink, we're pioneering the future of brain-computer interface.